All You Need to Know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business.
Hey guys, good morning. I am Agam Vakil and this is your daily morning update on Bloomberg Quint. Today is the 5th of March. US stocks surged to the second 4% rally in 3 days after Congress authorized nearly $8 billion for virus protection and investors warmed to Joe Biden's ascendant candidacy. Dow Jones advanced 4.5% while S&P 500 gained 4.2%. Nasdaq was also up 3.8% at close. US Treasuries fell just the second time in 10 days. Now, Asian stocks extended the global equity rally after the emergency US spending bill to combat the impact of the coronavirus added to signs of support from policymakers around the world. Equities in Japan and Australia are currently trading with gains of over 1%. The SGX Nifty Futures, however, has not been reflecting this sentiment. It's currently trading marginally in the red, and there is still a little bit of nervousness even as the number of coronavirus cases in India rise to 29. Now, the Union Cabinet has approved direct listing of shares of Indian companies overseas, enabling them to raise capital from around the world. The measure will fetch better valuations for Indian companies, a government official told Bloomberg Quint. The government has also reworked terms of Air India's sale to allow non-resident Indians to own 100% of the divestment-bound airline. Allowing 100% investment by NRIs in the carrier would also not be in violation of the substantial ownership and effective controls norms. NRI investments would be treated as domestic investments. And now let's get in Darshan Mehta for more on Indian equities and what's making headlines. Darshan, good morning.
Hi Agam, good morning everyone. And the global markets are off to a good start. If you saw what happened with the US markets up 1100 points, that was the Dow. Asian markets are doing well, but the SGX Nifty probably will change. We still have time to go for our markets to open. In terms of stocks to watch, HDFC Bank has reconstituted the search committee to identify the next managing director. Renu Karnad has been appointed in this committee. The bank says that Aditya Puri shall continue to act as an advisor to the committee. Deepak Nitrite Board has approved investing close to $7.7 million, which is close to 56 crores, for a 20% stake in its Oman arm. The target company is setting up a project to manufacture chlor-alkali and downstream projects. All Cargo Logistics received the SEBI approval on its open offer to acquire 26% stake in Gati. The company is set to acquire 3.17 crore shares at 75 rupees per share to increase its stake in Gati by up to 47%. HDFC reduced its retail prime lending rate on housing loans by 5 basis points, which is in effect from March 9th. Religare Enterprises has said it has extended the long stop date to March 20 for the proposed sale of its two arms to TCG Advisory Services. SBI Life Insurance says that the board has approved the reappointment of Sanjeev Nautiyal as the managing director and chief executive of the company with effect from March 10th. SBI Cards and Payment, the issue was over for the QIB portion. Again, the fourth day is on, wherein retail can again participate. The IPO was subscribed 15.5 times overall. The retail subscription was 1.77 times and the institutional subscription was 56.6 times. In terms of brokerages, Kotak has upgraded Dalmia Bharat to a buy from an ad and a target price of 1050, and Credit Suisse has cut L&T's target to 1325 from 1460. They retain a cautious view and they say that the valuation support is inadequate in the face of weak macro-driven growth challenges. But there's much more you need to know before trade actually starts. For that, log on to our website bloombergquint.com and click on the All You Need to Know tab and you will be prepared for morning trade.
Plenty to watch out for, guys. Thanks so much for that, Darshan. And with that, this is me, Agam Vakil, signing out. Have a great day.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you can listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma, or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.